Hello and welcome back to Blind Chess. And we're going to study some chess today because we had some. I played some games that were pretty interesting. This one has a good king pawn ending tutorial built into it. We'll go back to here real quick when I started winning. Boom, boom, boom.
Pawn
So
C4.
English opening.
Pawn E5. Knight C3.
So pretty
Knight
straight up
F3.
here. Boom, boom.
Knight C6.
Take. I don't know.
Pawn E3.
Is that good there?
Pawn captures
Yeah,
D5.
take. What was his last move?
Bishop B5.
Bishop.
Knight
So
captures
he plays his
C3.
bishop out there, just nuke
Bishop
it.
captures C6 check.
He nicks your knight
Bishop
in
B5.
between. Defend the
Knight
pawn
captures C3.
here, and this
Pawn
is
captures
this position's
D5.
looking great
Knight
for
captures D5.
black. No,
Bishop B5.
yeah, a little. It's good for black.
Knight captures C3.
I mean, it's equal,
Bishop
but
captures
it's
C6
leaning to the black pieces.
Pawn captures C6.
So E4 is what he should
Pawn
play.
captures
Huh?
C3.
Blocking
Bishop
the bishop.
D6. Pawn H3. Bishop D6.
Okay, that guy's done talking. He talks. He can't speed up. So let's see what happens here. He
Pawn
ends up playing a
H3.
bad move,
Castles
but I
kingside.
don't notice it. So how do you notice
Pawn
it?
H3.
You see that you should play E4. So apparently, in this position, this E4 square is super critical. So we should,
Pawn E4.
if given the opportunity, we should immediately open up our bishop. You know, on this diagonal here. Pin his pawn down a little bit. You know, we can always en passant if he tries to go full scale too. We can en passant. So all that is good reason to play E4 there. Very important. So yeah, we could explore that, but he's going to go knight D4. You know, so that would have been better. Let's see what happens.
Pawn
real quick.
H3.
If there's okay,
Pawn
he
E4.
finally plays E4. He realizes
Bishop
it.
A6.
But
Pawn
actually
E4.
here
Castles
it's
kingside.
already still bad.
Pawn
So
E4.
wait a minute.
Castles kingside.
So here it's really bad.
Pawn H3.
But after castling,
Castles
it's
kingside.
still pretty bad. So D3 is better here. So better to play. Well, it's about the same. But play here, which still kind of stops that, and it allows castling. Because we're going to get that bishop to A3 in here.
Pawn E4. Bishop A6.
And now it's pretty good for black. You know, still almost equal, but half a pawn difference. Then he
Pawn
plays
D3.
D3. And then bishop E7 is good. Bishop
Rook
E7.
E8.
Yeah, okay. I knew that was probably not a great move when I made it.
Castles
Because this
kingside.
F5 and stuff.
Bishop F8.
Yeah, I'm just
Knight E1.
not playing great
Bishop
here.
C5.
And
Bishop
ends up being a
E3.
draw.
Bishop captures
See how
E3.
boring it gets.
Pawn captures E3.
Boom, boom,
Queen
boom.
F3. Pawn F6. Rook F2. Pawn C4.
Ooh.
Pawn C5. Bishop C8.
How's this
Queen
a draw?
G3.
I feel like I'm mobbing
King
it.
H1. Knight D2. Rook F3. Pawn
Oh,
captures
yeah,
D4.
because I was so short on time
Bishop
here.
G4.
Like I have like 37
Pawn
seconds.
F5.
And it was my first game
Knight
of the day.
captures F3.
And I felt like I couldn't see what was
Queen
going on
F2.
here.
Rook captures D3.
But I ended up getting here
Queen
and just
captures
going
C5.
for a draw real quick.
Rook captures F3.
I so should have
Queen D5 check.
tried to play this
King
position,
H8.
I guess. It's a good
Pawn
position.
captures F3.
Because
Queen
like I'm up
captures
material,
H3
right?
check.
Yeah, I'm up a pawn.
King G1.
So here's a
King
this
H1.
today, this
King H2.
this session had like
Queen
two
F2
good
check.
games of missed
Queen
opportunity
F3
to
check.
win.
Queen F2 check. King H1. Queen F3 check.
All right, that guy's brutal. He talks a lot. But you know, in this position, either H6 or Rook to B8. Is that what's King 8? What? So it doesn't even know what it's talking about here. King. Yeah, it does know what it's talking about. Let's say
King G1.
Then you want to kind of maneuver back, don't you?
Queen G3 check. King H1. Rook B8. Queen D2.
And onward. See, it's going to take
Queen
a while.
H4 check.
And I was like, man, I just woke up. I don't think I can do this right now. But then I woke up more and felt better and played better. So let's look at the next game. Let's look at this game. Is that the right game? Yeah. Okay. So here's this game.
Pawn E4.
E4.
Pawn
It's a
E6.
French defense.
Pawn D5.
I was studying a new thing
Knight
about the
D2.
French defense today too.
Pawn
Maybe
captures
I'll show you
E4.
that.
Knight D7.
This is
Knight
all well
F3.
and good.
Knight G-F6.
I think I'll make it.
Knight captures F6.
Yeah, knight E5 is better.
Bishop D3. Pawn B6. Pawn C3. Bishop B7. Castles kingside.
So
Bishop B7.
this
Castles
is questionable,
kingside.
but you know,
Bishop
totally
E7.
playable.
Rook E1. Castles kingside.
And this is playable, but
Bishop
there's
C2.
a little bit better.
Pawn C5.
But now I think he's in trouble.
Bishop G5.
Yeah,
Pawn
because it hasn't
H6.
even caught up yet.
Bishop H4.
Or it finally caught
Pawn
up.
captures D4. Knight captures D4. Queen D5. Pawn
Right
F3.
here.
Rook F
What is
D8.
it? Yeah, G5.
Queen
This is
D3.
like the only.
Queen
well,
H5.
there's no good
Bishop
move.
captures F6.
Yeah, G5 is the most
Queen
challenging.
H5. Bishop captures F6.
Cover that square
H7
so I
check.
can't checkmate.
King F8. Knight F5.
And then I think, is it knight
Pawn
G3,
G5. Knight G3.
queen H4,
Queen H4.
bishop,
Bishop E4.
and then the best thing to do, isn't bishop there? Isn't that the right?
Queen H4.
Bishop E4, yeah. Block with this,
Bishop
and then
E4.
his best idea is to come
Rook
here.
D5.
Because if the white rook gets to here, the queen is in trouble. So that's an interesting game. Let's go with the next one. This one. 66 moves. Holy crap. Okay.
Pawn E4. Knight F3.
So basic
Knight C6.
Italian game. Two
Bishop
knights defense.
C4.
He comes at me.
Knight F6.
I think
Knight
do
G5.
I win this one or
Pawn D5. Knight A5.
I think I lose this one then
Pawn
win it
C6.
back.
Pawn captures
Like
C6.
this is not the right way.
Queen F3.
Correct. Yeah,
Bishop captures C6.
yeah, I'll show you
check.
what's correct here. So
Queen captures
that's
C6
correct.
check.
But then
Bishop D7.
you should play
Queen
here
A6. Knight G4.
and get something like yeah.
Castles
But who's
kingside.
gonna play that, right?
Knight G4.
But
Queen
if they
A6.
whoops,
Knight G4.
let's go back here.
Knight E4.
Nobody's
C8.
gonna play this F3.
Pawn
Like
F3.
nobody's gonna know that
Rook C8.
except for you and me.
Knight E4.
So
Rook C8. Pawn F3.
but if he does that, you want to play here to H6, F5, D4, and then play F5. That's the game plan for that.
Knight E4.
And I think there's a castle in
Knight
there.
G4.
I mean, that's just the general plan, not the necessarily exact moves.
Knight
But here,
E4.
you want to play Rook C1.
Rook
And then
C8.
because that's attacking this pawn, almost everyone's going to play
BC3.
this, which is going to give you this.
Rook C6.
And then when he takes
Queen
there,
captures A7.
you have F5.
Pawn F5.
And then H3 is the best move, but who's not going to probably bust off like one of these?
Knight G3.
And then you get Bishop C5.
Bishop C5.
Is that the right move?
Knight G3.
Yeah. Bishop C5. Boom.
Bishop C5.
And then where does the queen go? B7?
Queen B7.
That's looking scary for the queen. Oh, and then you also get this.
Bishop captures F2 check.
So you give up another pawn to get that excellent tempo on the queen and on the f2 square. So that's pretty cool. Let's watch how I
Queen
blow it.
captures A7.
But then
Knight E4.
I guess I win it.
Knight G4. Knight E4.
Oh, he doesn't play that, does
Castles kingside. Pawn F5. Queen C7. Knight D6.
he? Does he really?
Queen A6.
He
Queen
does
captures
play
C6
that.
check. Queen A6. Knight E4.
And he checks
Castles
me here.
kingside. Knight D6.
So I made a really bad
Pawn
move
F5.
here too. Like
Knight
I'm still
D6.
doing good here. So play
Queen
rook
C7.
f6. Oh yeah, pin
Queen
the
C4
knight.
check. Knight D6.
Pin the knight and give
Rook
a square.
F6.
So now, if this check
Queen
happens,
C4
what do you
check.
do? King f8, bishop e6, because you have the rook covering that square.
Bishop E6.
Now we're attacking this guy twice and the queen. And it's terrible. It goes back to maybe
Queen
here,
E2.
and then we gobble up the knight with the bishop or with the queen. Doesn't matter. Queen's looking better. I would probably take it with the bishop.
Bishop captures D6.
That's because I'm bad. Or not as good as the robot here. So, but it really is roughly,
Queen E2.
or actually now it's saying bishop's better. Okay, so it really isn't that big a deal.
Bishop captures
It's still
D6.
pretty crushing either way. So that's how I should have crushed that.
Bishop E6. Knight
Instead,
D6.
we get this business,
F5.
and then I'm like, look, I'm
Knight
losing.
D6. Queen C4
I have to trade
check.
queens because my queen is undefended here.
captures C4.
So a quick way to know,
Queen C4
or
check.
way to see is like, oh, my queen's undefended, so I don't even have the choice of not capturing. I have to play queen takes because my queen's undefended.
Queen
If
captures
my queen was
C4.
defended, I would at least have a
Knight captures
possibility of a
C4.
choice.
Bishop B5.
All right, and the rest of the
Pawn
game
E3.
is not that
Bishop
important
captures
because it's by
C4.
some miracle that I
Rook
think I
FD8.
win. I can't remember.
Knight C3. Pawn H3. Knight
Yeah,
F6.
he makes bad move. That's bad
Bishop
move.
D4. Knight D5.
He's gonna let me.
Pawn
I don't
C3.
know.
Bishop C5.
I'm doing something here.
Bishop captures
Oh
F6.
yeah, he plays right
Pawn
into
captures
a
F6.
snaggletooth there, a pin
Pawn
on
A4.
his rook, on his
Pawn
pawn.
A5.
Pawn pinned to
B4.
rook, lose knight.
Pawn captures B4.
Tarzan like chess.
Bishop D4.
And then I get,
Rook
how
A2.
the heck?
Rook AC8.
See, like
Rook
here,
C1.
I'm like, oh my god,
Rook captures
he's got
D5.
a lot of pawns.
Rook CC2.
And there's some play here where
Rook DD8.
if he puts his rook behind like
Pawn
this, I
A5.
have to go back here. Like
King
he could just
E6.
leave it like that,
Pawn A6.
and I'm kind of stuck.
Rook D7.
And if I
Bishop
try to
B6.
bring my knight,
C5.
my king in here,
Rook
he
A7.
gets kicked out.
Rook D2.
Oh, I guess,
Rook
he can go there,
AC7.
but then he's
Rook
gonna
C2.
it's gonna
King
be bad.
F1.
That can't be good, can
King
it?
E5. King E2. Rook CA2. Rook A7.
And then this guy's attacked. This rook is attacked. So, maybe bring it back to here. I don't know. Then that pawn dies. So yeah, maybe there must be another way to. Let's go back to king goes here. Rook comes over. King comes in. You can't really go here. You can't play rook a3 check because of king b4. Or can you? It just feels like that should be bad news. Yeah, it probably is bad news because, okay, so here, and then, there is nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. I was thinking, yeah, but these pawns got me. So yeah, it doesn't look that great. I'm gonna lose this pawn. Weird. No way. Let's see here. What does the robot think about this? It's white to move. What does white do?
Rook B2.
Okay. Let's find out. It can't be good.
King D4.
No, it's just nothing. But then if he plays
Rook
that,
D2 check. King
That's
D4.
same. What about this?
Rook D2 check. King C3.
Draw. Rook D6. Rook D6.
Rook D6.
Not good.
Bishop C7.
What happens here?
Pawn B6.
Losing. So what's
Bishop
good here
C7.
is rook takes F. What? Okay, yeah, you just start losing pawns.
Rook captures
So you
F6.
can't let him in there.
Rook
That's
D6.
you got to counterattack or
Rook
you lose.
D2 check. Rook B2.
So that's pretty good to know. Let's go back and see.
Rook A7. King E5. Rook B2. Rook D7. Rook captures A7. Bishop captures A7.
He makes some bad moves here,
Pawn B7.
and my pieces just fall
King
right into
D6.
place.
Rook C6.
I'm up
Rook
a bishop,
captures C4. Rook F5.
and I get him.
King E6.
I trade that
Rook
pawn.
H5. Rook C7.
Oh my god.
Rook B5. King D6.
Centralized
Rook
pieces.
B4. Rook E7.
Bring the king into action with
King
the cover.
C7. Rook captures F6.
Oh,
King
I remember what
captures
happens here.
B7.
It gets a little
Rook
crazy.
H6. Bishop E5. Rook H5. King C7. King D6. King E2. King D5.
And he makes,
Pawn G3.
like, what else are you
Pawn
going to do?
captures
King
G3.
E2?
King D4.
It's
Pawn
totally,
G4.
he's totally stuck.
Pawn G5. Bishop F4.
So
Pawn
somehow
H4.
I finagled
Bishop G3.
the win
King
there.
E5. King E3.
All right, let's go see. Okay, we just got two more. Let's look. Whoops, is that how you get there?
Bishop B4 check.
No, that's not how you get there. Oops. So you go review. And it must be that time again, because we got the one free analysis a
Pawn
day.
E4.
But
Knight F3.
this is more reliable. Just
Knight
and
C6.
this is even kind of suspect
Pawn
sometimes.
E5.
So
Knight C3.
I shouldn't necessarily play in
Bishop
there.
E7.
But this game's kind of
Knight
interesting.
D5.
I kill his bad
Knight
bishop,
F6.
which can't be great,
D3.
but he retakes with the wrong
Castles
piece,
kingside.
and he allows me
Knight
to eat a
captures
pawn.
E7
So I'm up a
check.
pawn.
Knight captures E7.
So now I'm like, okay, I'm
Knight
up a
captures
pawn,
E5.
but what do we
Pawn
do here?
D6. Knight F3. Bishop G4. Bishop
Apparently
E2.
bad bishops aren't always so
Knight
bad,
G6.
I guess is
Pawn
the
H3.
thing here.
Bishop
Although
captures
he
F3.
shouldn't have given up his good
Knight
bishop for my
E5.
knight. Maybe not. I
Bishop
don't know.
E2.
Obviously
Queen
he did
B6.
something wrong because it keeps
Castles
getting worse.
kingside. Knight C6.
And here, that's
Rook
still
D1.
good, but
Knight
it was
D4.
better before. But yeah,
Bishop D2.
3
Knight
versus
D7.
2,
Pawn
so that's not
B4.
as good. But it's speed
Knight
chess.
captures
It's
E2
crazy.
check. Queen
Just trying
captures
to
E2.
Cut down on
Knight E5.
counterplay a little bit. That can be
Pawn
worth
B5.
it. The practical value might be
E5.
different than the
Pawn B5.
theoretical value.
Queen D8.
Ain't that always
Pawn
the case?
F4. Knight D7. Bishop C3. Rook E8. Queen F3. Knight B6. Queen G4. Pawn G6.
So he's coming in there.
Pawn
This is pretty
F5.
interesting.
Knight A4.
There was
Bishop
better
E1.
than F4. H4,
Pawn
F5.
A6.
H4 was better to come at
Pawn
it with that
captures
direction and
A6.
keep control, I guess, of
Rook
some
captures
stuff.
A6.
But here, yeah, even
Pawn
this is
F6.
questionable, but still winning.
Pawn D5.
So you take
Pawn
that. He's
captures
just kind of
D5.
wigging out here.
Queen A5.
Now I'm moving my queen
Queen
around.
G5.
I miss
Pawn
this
C4.
check that's coming up.
Queen H6.
I miss
Queen
that
C5
resource he
check.
had.
Pawn D4.
But I end up
Queen
getting pretty cool, like, bunch of pass pawns. Trade
King
out,
captures F8.
lock the pawns
Pawn
up.
E5.
He's going to try to push that, but
Pawn
I'm now
C3.
attacking it 2-on-1.
Rook BC1.
He puts 2-on-2.
Rook C8.
And I get ready
Rook
to put
C2.
3-on-2, and he can't move over. He can't put 3-on-2 in time. He can't get there. So I'm going to win this pawn. In the meantime, he should probably go back and take the pawn he should have taken instead of taking this other pawn. Or whatever. Yeah, something like that. So let's see where it goes.
Pawn B5.
So this is winning.
Pawn A3.
Let's see how well I
Knight
stick
B6.
to the guns here.
Rook captures C3.
Immediately, and then he takes that
Bishop
pawn,
captures
and that's
C3.
immediately bad news
Rook
because there's
captures
a
A3.
double attack
Bishop B4 check.
picking up the rook. Well, he resigned. So there, that's pretty. Well, that was a crazy game. What kind of game was that?
Pawn C5.
So was it us? Okay,
Knight
so that was
C6.
a Sicilian where
Knight
the guy
C3.
knew about the E5 move for on the Marozzi. He's like, oh, when he plays the Marozzi, I got to play this system where I'm also getting a critical D square. So it's all about that zone right there. That's what you should do against the Marozzi because that's 0.24 instead of 0.5, 0.7, which is bad news in the beginning. Typically, not always, but yeah, it is pretty much always in the first 2 or 3 moves. Negative 0.5 is bad, and you get negative 0.5 or you get positive 0.5 if you don't play if black doesn't play E5. So black doesn't want to give white a half pawn advantage right away. So you gotta play pretty much should. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, but you're going to get a cleaner game probably and a more equal game if you play E5. And, but you know, lots of things are playable because people make 3-pawn mistakes all the time. So what is a half a pawn in position if somebody's going to give you a knight on a blunder? So it doesn't, until we get up higher rating, these differences don't make as much of a difference. Let's look at this draw. So this is a draw. This is a cool game. This guy's 1570, so he's all right. That's pretty good. Like that's somebody that guy plays
Knight
chess.
F6. Pawn D3.
Boom,
Pawn
boom,
D5.
boom.
Knight captures D5.
So this is all good.
Knight F3. Knight C6.
We got an English,
Bishop E7. Bishop E6.
you know, reverse Sicilian
Bishop
basically.
G2. Castles kingside.
This is all
Pawn A3.
checks out. I should have played F6
Pawn
sooner
A5.
and not castled as soon
Queen C1.
here.
Pawn
But
F6.
otherwise the plan is good.
Castles kingside.
And then this A4 pawn and
Pawn
checks
A4.
out. This is good stuff.
Queen
And his
C2.
queen C2 checks out also. I've already kind of I look him over as a.
Knight B6.
That's a good move. Then he goes here,
Bishop E3.
and the best move is not the move I played, but the best move is that Knight D4. But I played Bishop
B3.
B3.
Bishop E3.
And he played that.
Bishop B3.
And then I made a
Knight
mistake
D7.
here. You got to play
Queen
this.
C1.
And then his best move
Knight
is like
D4.
this and like this, and you
Bishop
got negative
captures D4.
0.7.
Pawn
So-
captures D4.
That's
Knight
all
E4.
well and good, but
Pawn captures D4. Knight D4.
I ended up playing
Queen
knight
C1.
to B6
Knight
instead
D7.
and lost all my advantage. In fact, I'm
Knight
actually
D2.
kind of down.
Knight A5.
But I saw that I was going to get this, and
Knight
then
captures
he...
B3.
Does this give me an advantage? This gives me a slight advantage now. But yeah, it's
Queen
a draw, because that's how bad
Rook
my
captures
position is.
A1.
This is still like... Maybe I got a slight advantage, but this is pretty
Pawn
drawish.
C6.
And then there, that's... I guess that's the best move.
Knight captures
And
A4.
then here I start making bad moves
Queen
probably.
A5.
Ooh, that's a bad move.
Knight
So
captures
right
A4.
here, you gotta play King H8. So I missed this check again. This is where my vision really hurts me. And so I'm aware of that, and I try not to play into positions, and I try to keep track of these things in my head, but I can't keep track of everything, and I can't see hardly anything. So I see little bits at a time, and I have to be really close. So I try not to do it. Like, I'm looking at the board right now, and I can't see for sure what everything is from the distance I'm at, but I'm pretty sure, like I know he's gonna, whoops. So if I play Queen A5, that's a
Queen
boo-boo,
A5.
because he's got this
Queen B3
dude
check.
right here, and then I play the worst possible move. Wait,
Pawn
okay,
C6.
let's go back.
Knight captures B3. Rook captures A1. Knight captures A4.
Oh, I'm just terrible.
A5.
He even gave me more
Knight
time.
C3.
What do I
Rook
play instead?
AC8. Queen
Anyway,
B3 check.
we'll get this over with here.
Rook F7.
So now I'm down
Queen captures B7.
that pawn too.
Rook
So we're
C7.
even in material, and I'm getting
Queen B3.
railed
Bishop C5.
positionally.
Knight E4.
But now
Bishop
I'm
captures
fighting back
E3.
into it a little
Pawn
bit.
captures E3.
I'm just like, get
Knight
these guys
C5.
out of here. Can't
Knight captures C5.
keep track of all this crap.
Queen captures
Let's trade,
C5.
I'm like, let's trade queens, man.
King
I
F2.
got the exchange.
Queen B5.
And he's like, no, I don't think that's
Queen
a good idea for
C3.
me. And it's not.
Pawn
He's got
C5.
an
Pawn
almost
B3.
winning position here.
Rook F8. Bishop D5
This is a
check.
tough to hold position.
King H8.
And how
Pawn
I
A4.
even
Queen B4.
and that now he's
Queen
winning.
captures B4.
Now he's like totally winning.
Pawn captures B4. Bishop C4.
Is he still winning?
Rook
He's
D8.
still winning.
Pawn A5. Rook A7.
He's winning.
Pawn A6. Pawn G6. Rook A4. Rook B8. Rook A5.
So that he could have come
King
on a lot
G7.
stronger on the king side here.
King
He's
F3.
lagging hardcore.
King F8.
And it's allowing
Pawn
me to...
E4.
No, it's not allowing me
King
to do
E7.
anything. I'm totally hosed.
Pawn G4.
But that
Rook
is good.
B6.
Right there. I was
Pawn
trying to trick him
H4.
into doing this.
Rook D6.
Whoops. Back
Rook
here.
E5.
I was like, man, if I play
Pawn
off...
captures A6.
I'm like thinking real quick. I'm like, what
Rook
if I give him
D6.
that...
Pawn captures
You know, if I give him this square, then I can take
Rook
there.
D6.
So I was
Pawn
like,
H4.
whoops. So I was like, yo,
Rook
go ahead and have
B6.
it. And he's like, okay, I'm going to
Rook
take it.
D6.
I'm
Rook
going to
B5.
invade. But he missed
Pawn
that.
captures
Temporarily hoses his...
Rook captures
So we
B4.
trade, but I get his good pawn, which means now he just lost 2 pawns of positional advantage.
Rook D6.
And now I'm back in the game totally. Like, still a draw,
Bishop
but
D5.
still fighting for
Rook
a
A3.
draw, but I guess that's
Rook
okay.
B7 check. Rook
It's a
D7.
draw. Like, yeah.
Rook B8. Rook D8.
And for some reason,
Rook D6.
he
Rook
doesn't
B5.
take the draw
Rook A7.
because he's got an advantage, so he's smart.
Bishop C4.
But apparently that doesn't do it. Rook D to D7 is a absolute 0.02 draw. What?
Rook D D7.
Oh, is that what I play? Go me.
Rook B6. Rook D6.
And then
Rook B4.
what am I
Rook
doing
A5.
here? Now I play right back into it.
Rook
So it's good to
A4.
see like what is kind of
Rook
weak and kind of
captures A4.
strong.
King
So,
D7.
he allows, this is interesting.
Pawn
So
A5.
here, he doesn't
Rook
have to do
A4.
this. But as soon
Rook
as he does
A5.
this, I have a slight
A4.
advantage
Rook
with
captures
rook
A4.
to B6.
Pawn captures
Right.
A4. King D7.
I
Pawn
mean, it's a
captures
draw.
A4.
So,
King D7.
this is a draw,
Pawn A5.
apparently.
Bishop G8. Pawn
Still a draw.
H6. Pawn captures G5. Pawn captures G5. King G4.
Yeah, so here's how it
Rook
goes.
A6.
Boom, boom.
King captures G5.
But now it's a win.
Rook captures A5.
Now it's
King
almost a win.
D6.
So how do I win?
King F6. Rook A3. Rook C3. Rook C2. Rook captures E2. King F3.
So
Rook
here, he should play bishop
King
f7.
G4. King F6.
Bishop
Rook
f7.
captures
What-
A5.
where's bishop f7?
King
Oh, yeah.
captures G6.
This
King
is
D6.
that side of the board. Oh, so he
King
can come back here
F6.
and defend, and then
Rook A3.
that's
Bishop
solid,
C4.
man. What am I
Rook
gonna do?
C3.
Nothing.
King F5.
So he makes a boo boo,
Rook C3.
I guess.
King F5.
Attack. He should
Rook
play
C2.
e3. He doesn't. I don't know
King
why he
G4.
doesn't see that. Rook takes
Rook
e2.
captures E2.
Then he should play king f5.
King F3.
But he plays that, which is still a draw.
Rook C2.
I play that,
King E3.
and that is not that great.
King C5.
No, it's still a draw.
Bishop A6. Rook A2. Bishop C4. Rook H2. Bishop A6. Rook H3 check.
King d2 is draw.
King D2.
I can.
King
How is this
D4.
a draw? Yeah, it's a draw.
King E2. King D1. King C3. King D1.
This is all a draw. Okay,
King
good, because it
C3.
ended up being a draw. I'm just
King E1.
making sure.
Rook
And it's still a
D2.
draw.
King F1.
That's a draw.
Rook captures
So there's
D3.
nothing, there's no trick here that you can
Bishop
pull.
captures D3.
And now this is a draw.
King captures
Because
D3.
if we take
King
the
F2.
pawn, he can obtain opposition. And even, okay, so it's going to go like this. I'm going to play it kind of quick.
King captures E4.
So he takes
King
opposition. We can only
King
step
D4.
off. He takes opposition.
D2.
We can only really
Pawn
advance.
E4.
It's the only thing to do.
King E2.
And that's the only good move.
Pawn
And the
E3.
only productive
King
move.
E1.
And you end up getting into
King
the...
D3.
This is the point.
King D1.
Oh.
Pawn E2 check.
So
King E3.
at this point,
King E1.
as white,
Pawn
what's
E4.
the best move?
King E2.
Called...
Pawn E3.
So we're at the blockade square. We're blockading the pawn. So the next best square for you to go, and the only non-losing move, is to play into the reverse blockade, which is just this square.
King E1.
Or the reserve block, not the reverse, the reserve blockade. Because now, even if I go here,
King
we can
C3.
step back up into the blockade.
King E2.
So he goes here and like
King
that.
D4.
And if he goes forward,
King E1.
we can step into the opposition.
King D3.
And then there's check,
King
blockade, and the only
Pawn E2
move
check.
that retains the pawn
King E1.
leads to a
King
stalemate.
E3.
King can't go anywhere, king not in check. So that's typically,
Pawn
you
E2
can
check.
know that's going to happen
King E1.
if you can see that you're going to
King
get to
E2.
this
King
position.
captures D3. King captures E4.
So if the king were on any of these squares here, he could step onto the reverse block, or the opposition square to the king. So all he's got to be doing is hanging out. You just don't want to. You don't want to,
King
like
F2.
here, like
King
let's
captures
say
D3.
this guy goes
King
here.
F2.
You think maybe you could go
King
like
D2.
this, then there's this,
King
then there's
F3.
this, steps back to
King
here.
D3.
What are you going to
King
do?
F2.
You know, go
King
this way,
captures E4.
then he can step.
King E2.
Now, what
King
you'd hope
D3.
for is, like, let's say you play here. Whoops.
King F3.
Okay, yeah, let's say you play here,
King
then
D3.
white plays here, then
King
black
F2.
plays here.
King
Then
D4.
white blunders.
King E2.
See that bar go? Bye-bye. Now,
King
black
captures
has
E4.
opposition. It's white to move in this position, so black is winning. It's opposite. That's why it's called opposition. Plus, they're opposing each other. But you want to have opposition. Is that right? Yeah. Whoever moves loses. So here, what can he do? Step
King
off?
F2.
Well, now you're
King
claiming
D3.
this. So he could step here, but
King
then guess
E1.
what you do? Don't push your pawn, or I think it's draw,
Pawn E4.
or it's just a bad move.
King
Grab
E1.
opposition, and then let's say he
King
steps
E3.
off this way, then you grab
King
the
D1.
path. And
King
now,
F2.
the red carpet is rolled out for the pawn. Prepare ye the way of the pawn. And that's how you win the king pawn ending. So that's a good way to end this session, and hope you enjoyed it, and we'll go over more stuff next time, and we'll learn how to become an expert and then a master at chess. So tune back into Blind Chess. See you next time.